Hi, everybody. How are you tonight? Are you having a fantastic day today? I sure did. I had so much fun. I got to hold my friends at Mongio today. I got to see the water happening. There's lots of water play. It was a very busy day at Mongio. But tonight I was talking with Fritzy, Rolly, and White Dragon Horse, and JC Cody, and Chase. We're talking, and we were playing a little bit of one of my favorite games called What If? And we were talking about what if we were inside our house and we looked out the window, or if we had our window open. Do you have your window open at home right now? I do. I have my window and I have my balcony door open because it's so hot. So we were playing What If? Right, you're right, Rolly. Thank you for reminding me. What if the air smelled really bad? What if it smelled like rotten eggs? What would we do? And we tried to figure out. Fritzy had the best idea. Do you want to tell your friends what it was, Fritz? Fritzy said we should close the window and close the door and stay inside the house, not go outside. And maybe mommy or daddy, if you're at home, or maybe if you're at Mongio, the teachers could tell Gina or me or Queenie, and we could call someone to come and check out what the smell is, but that we should stay inside where the air is fresh. And then we asked, what if, oh, I'll show you a picture because it's so incredible. I'm just going to put these guys down. What if you looked out the window and you saw an elephant outside your window and he was playing in your yard? What would you do? What if we looked out in Mongio and there was an elephant outside? Should we go outside? You're right. What if that elephant's foot accidentally stepped on our toe? Would that hurt just a little bit or a whole bunch? I think it would hurt a whole bunch, right? Yeah. So it probably wouldn't be a good idea for us to go outside if we saw an elephant in our playground, or if you saw an elephant by your car. What should you do? What would you do if you saw an elephant by your window outside? Yeah, you would stay inside, right? You would close the window so he couldn't get in your window. You would make sure the door is closed and maybe lock the door so he couldn't, because maybe he has a really tricky trunk and maybe he could open the door with his trunk. We want to make sure we have the door locked. And if we're at Mongio, he would have to have a scan card to get inside. Do elephants have a scan card? Does he have room for a scan card anywhere? Not that white card that mommy and daddy have, right? No. And the teachers at Mongio, we don't have a card, but we have a number in our head, and we have to push the numbers on the keypad. Could he push the numbers on the keypad? Does he have fingers? No. So the elephant couldn't open the door. But what if he decided to come inside? What if he got through the door kind of broke the door coming in, or he's walking through the wall. What would we do if an elephant walked in our building? Should we go up to the elephant and say, "Hi, elephant"? You're right. That's not a really good idea, is it? What could happen to us if we went up to the elephant? Those big feet, he could stomp on our toes. Or if we were laying down on the floor, he could stomp on our finger. What if he thought we were a cushion and he sat on us? Oh, that would not be good. Mm-mm. So if an elephant came into our building, we could, if you see an elephant in the hallway at Mangio, or if you see it at your house, you could tell mommy or daddy or grandma or grandpa, whoever the big people are at your house. You could tell them, "There's an elephant in our house. Oh no!" And if it's at Mangio, you could tell the teachers, or you could tell Gina or Queenie or me. And we would call someone. But in the meantime, if there's an elephant in our building, we need to go somewhere where he can't find us. Where would be a good place at Mangio to go so this elephant couldn't get us? He couldn't step on us, couldn't sit on us, or lay on us. Yeah, we could go to our nap room and we could close the blinds and turn the light out and be very quiet, because elephants have big ears. They can hear very well. We don't want him to find us, right? I don't want an elephant to sit on me, do you? I didn't think so. So we want to stay away from the elephant. So we're going to stay in the nap room and be very quiet until, who would come and get an elephant in our room if an elephant was in Mangio, or if an elephant was in your house? Who would you call? Who would the big people call? Maybe the police, or the firefighters, or maybe the man or the lady from the zoo. I don't know. I think I would call 911 and say, "Help us, please. We have an elephant in our building and he shouldn't be inside." And the emergency people would come and help us. So we would need to stay very quietly in our nap room, or maybe at your home. You could be with mommy and daddy or your big people in your bedroom. Turn the light out, lock the door, and stay very quiet until someone comes to get the elephant out. Yeah. Sometimes at Mangio, we call when we pretend to see an elephant outside, or if we smell something stinky outside, we call that code yellow. And that's just the word that we use so that only we know what that means. So if we say code yellow, that means we need to be in our classrooms and be very quiet. Yeah. And not going outside, right? And we call, if that big elephant comes in our building, we call that code red. And code red means we need to be very quiet and stay in the nap room so the elephant can't find us. Yeah. So that's a code yellow and a code red. And it's a good thing to practice at home because we want you to always be safe. So that's what Fritzy, JC Cody, and White Dragon Horse, and That's what we were talking about today. And I also, when I think about Chase, I think about where I grew up. And remember, I told you last time, or a couple of videos ago actually, that I wanted to show you a picture of the house that I grew up in. And I grew up in a house that was on Pine Street in Chase, BC. And that's why our porcupine's name is Chase. So here's the picture of my house. When I was a little girl, we didn't have a white fence. And this tree and this tree over here, my brother Ian planted them when he was, I think, 16. And he's 55 this year, I think. So these trees are 40 years old. And they've grown so tall. They were just little tiny seedlings when Ian planted them. But my mommy used to always have rose bushes here where the fence is. And I have rose bushes in my garden, and it makes my heart happy when I think of my mom and her roses from when I was a girl. But in this house, this was my mommy and daddy's bedroom. And the only time I got to go in mommy and daddy's bedroom was if I was sick. I got to stay in my mommy's bed. And my bedroom is around the corner down here. I shared a bedroom with my sister Kathy. Do you share a bedroom? Or do you have your own bedroom? Yeah, so that's a picture of my house from when I was a girl. I wanted to share that with you. Okay, so I think, my friends, it's time for me to say good night. It's getting a little bit dusky. So you're probably in bed tonight, so you'll see this tomorrow. But I just wanted to remind you of a code yellow and a code red. And it's something we have to do to be safe. So you can practice with mommy and daddy, and we will practice it at Mongeo too. Okay? Remember, my friends, I love you so much. And I miss you who I'm not seeing. I'm hoping some more of my friends will come back to Mongeo soon, and that we'll all be together again. I love you so much.